Hi, welcome back to Wine Mastery.
Sorry, John. Yeah, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. So this time we are going to taste a Greek wine. Now I'm going to have an attempt at the name. It'll be coming along the bottom here of the grape. It's called, excuse my eyes diverting, Liatiko.
Liatiko, yeah.
Liatiko. Well, let's before we cut into the music, let's just have a look at the bottle. So there it is, and we're going to taste it now. So I'm really looking forward to tasting this one because it's, we've done a few Greek wines recently, and I've really been impressed with the quality of the wines.
Yes, you're completely correct. There's been a few. Yeah, you are right, because you never know. Because you don't see Greek wines around as much as you used to. So, I don't know, maybe they're making a comeback, but certainly from the ones we've tasted, this should be.
This should be. So let's just have a look at the very important part of this equation, which is the price.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. It is
$9.75.
Good price. Again, I know we often differ on this kind of part, but anything, ballpark figure tenner, anything under there is a bonus, but I would say a tenner for a bottle of wine is obviously depending on the quality, reasonable.
10 of those and you got 100 quid. And then 10 of those you got 1,000 quid.
Worth it, John. Worth it for the experience, depending on the quality of the wine. So
it depends on the quality, and it also depends if you like it and how much enjoyment you get out of it. And so let's actually just take a look at the colour to begin, shall we?
Go for it, John.
Now, the other thing that's mentioned is that we're going to do a little bit of two-taste in this because the instructions on the wine label suggested that we taste this slightly chilled. So the wine we have in our hands at the moment is at room temperature, and then we're going to taste it slightly chilled and see whether we agree with the recommendation.
Which I think is a good idea. Ooh, very thin, but that doesn't mean a bad thing at all.
Very transparent, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got a slight tawny touch to it.
Yeah.
You're not going to get anywhere near your purple rim on that. It's very sort of watery on the rim.
Unfortunately, but yeah, I mean, it's still bright. It's still inviting. So it actually looks. Yeah, I'm going to have a little nose.
Okay. That is different. Now, in the literature, it says that it's like Pinot Noir on steroids.
I think I kind of get that description.
There's not so much forest floor in there though.
No, it's got
it's like Pinot Noir without the forest floor.
Yeah,
just the fruit part.
For me, it's got this that rubbery. Do you know? Sometimes when people
it's lovely.
But sometimes people smell or taste a red wine and they say, "Joe, it smells like rubber." That is what I assume that smell is, and I do put that with Pinot Noir. But like you're saying, it hasn't got the damp undertones.
No, which is strange because it's wet.
He's got it. But still,
it's very nice though, isn't it?
It smells inviting. That's something that you want to have a go at. And again, for a Greek wine, I mean, I don't know what a Greek wine is supposed to smell like per se, but that is like.
That seems very light, for a Greek wine. I don't know why. I'm thinking sort of hot temperatures, and I'm thinking, I wouldn't expect to smell that. I don't know why I think that, but I wouldn't expect to smell that from a.
That's because we don't have enough experience with the Greek wines.
No,
we
need to speak to Wine Scribble.
Wine Scribble, yes, we do. I hope you're watching.
Hope you're watching.
And she may help us also be able to pronounce.
Yeah.
We'll give her a shout.
Yeah.
Let's have a go on the palate. Okay. I didn't know what to expect.
It's different from the nose, isn't it? It's very pleasant. Again, it's Pinot Noir. I get the Pinot Noir. I don't know if that's just because it's been put in my mind, but I get the connection. But again, it's not as dirty.
That is a really good description. I get that. There's definitely more fruit driven. I think there's definitely in your face at the beginning, loads of red berries. But like you say, and the texture of it seems a bit Pinot Noir, but like you just said, it's just not as dirty. It doesn't have that.
but it's quite sophisticated. It's one of those wines I can imagine drinking in a sort of like a la carte restaurant, sort of white tablecloth silverware. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
You know what? And I'm having to keep bringing this back and say this is a Greek wine. This is a Greek wine. I was not expecting that quality. I'm going to say use that word because I think that is.
I mean, it's probably unfair. I mean, Greeks have been making wine for 6,000 years.
I suppose we're just not as. I say not as open, but
we haven't in the UK anyway. It's not been we haven't been getting their quality wines. They're not known for like the French or whatever. They're not known for the quality wines. I think that's just because we've not been getting them. But this is
it's good on the nose, good on the palate. It's got a lot going for it.
Did I show the bottle?
We can always do it twice.
Let's do it again. So you can see it's from Kompsos. Now, not the compost that you get in the bottom of your garden. I'm assuming that's the name of the vineyard, or is it? Because it says, excuse me again. It says Karavitakis winery. So I'm not sure what anyway. I'll put some notes in the description below if I find out exactly how that relates to the description.
I'll leave you to that, John. I'll just do the drinking part.
Okay. And the tasting part.
Yeah. I do understand the Pinot Noir-esque about it, though.
Yeah.
Like you say, it hasn't got that dirty muckiness about it. Which it does leave it... I mean, the tannins are there. But and they are quite... They are quite in your face, but...
Pronounced, I think was the word you were looking for.
It was, yeah.
You go and then you stopped.
In the yeah. I've had a glass of wine now. But yeah, it suits it. And then for a wine that's so light and easy as well, you wouldn't think that would.
And then I can imagine... if you're drinking wine in temperatures of, 30, 35 degrees C, you probably wouldn't want it to be light and refreshing rather than heavy and... It is very nice.
But I mean, again, we're doing this thing where we're kind of having a taste of I'm looking at it and going,
Yeah.
And then the price again on this...
$9.75.
And this...
That is 25p short of tenner, of course.
A whole 25 pence. But yeah, the point in that this would be something I could happily enjoy with someone, have a good gassignac and a good chat about.
Well, I was going to say, I've just enjoying the taste so much. I've just thought about it. I've not actually gone and said, right, what am I tasting here? What's the fruit? I've not really got down to that.
Well, all I can say is got that. Is it red fruits, red currants on the initial flavour, and then as that comes through, it is on the other end of it. A bit kind of smoky, but a subtle kind of smoky. It's
red, but I can get a little touch of strawberry, not sweet strawberry, but sort of like those hard strawberries. They're not quite as.
I'll definitely give that.
Very nice. So should we try now a chilled version and see what difference that makes?
Yes.
Okay, let's slide across and do that. So here we go. Obviously, colour's not going to change.
No.
Going to be a few degrees difference. It's going to make colour. So should we have a little sniff and see if we can notice any difference on the nose?
Let's go for it.
There's a difference.
There's a difference there.
It's more burnt. It's a little more like a toffee, caramelly burnt smell.
For me, I'm getting more fruit. Like on the first one, but no.
Now I'm getting this more caramelly.
Okay. There's a definite difference.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, I'm not saying it's better. I'm just saying it's different. It's equally as nice, but in a different way. Oh wow, that smells really, really interesting.
Isn't that? I mean, we're doing this with this one, but could this be, the difference in any wine? The difference of temperature. It's got to.
Yeah, it's going to have an effect. Isn't
but
it?
let's see if this one. Let's see if this does improve.
Okay. It's different, isn't it?
It's different. It's different.
It's like more. It's not exactly the same taste, but I think perhaps I'll get into the texture. Beaujolais, and it's a little bit. It tastes a little bit sweeter to me.
Yeah, for me it tastes. Go on, sorry.
I'm going to say, but I've got you carry on because I need to.
You go for it. Well, for me, it tastes a little bit thinner, which I could expect because it's chilled down. So obviously, when the chilling down of wine, it kind of can dampen down the flavours somewhat. And I think this has to a certain extent, but I do not in any way think it's a bad thing. For me, now I'm getting is a juicier more kind of almost a soft drink. You know, this isn't. I mean, the first one, the room temperature, nice. We were checking it out, but it was ticking boxes. And there's loads of little bits and pieces that nuances. This one, I think, is just something that you could almost have like an ice lolly. I mean, the tannin seems to have. I'm going to say ice lolly. You know, suck between the front of your teeth, go and appreciate the juiciness. This is definitely juicier. And if I was to throw my foot in any camp, I think I'd say. If I was to say I preferred one more than the other, I would. Well, I mean, I'm obviously still got a little bit of the. So I mean, we're not being uncouth here. This is actual.
We're just going to do a back on back.
Yeah, back on it. All right. So. So with room temperature, there's definitely more mouth filling.
Yeah.
More power.
Yeah.
Especially of that one flavour that was struggling to get to, the smoky, the rubbery, that kind of, we're still unsure on where exactly that is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that. The tannins sit nicely. Then going back to the juicier, softer, more mouth-watering. I think it would definitely have to be a mood thing, but right now, as we are...
Exactly what I thought. Mood. It's like, you can imagine being in two separate, you know, sort of like a summer drink and a winter drink almost.
Yeah, but as we are standing here tasting it now, my current mood, I would lean towards the slightly chilled.
Would you?
I would.
I'm split between the two actually. I really enjoy both of them. They're
difficult choice.
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't like to. I think there will be occasions when my mood would say more that one than this one, but at the moment it must be because it's spring in between seasons.
That's what it is. You can't make your mind up there. Yeah,
must be. Yeah.
Can't blame you, John.
That is. I'm really, really, very, very pleasantly surprised with this wine. I think it's, you know, it is very, very. Well, the word I want to use is tasty. But yeah, it's full of flavour.
Yeah.
The mouthfeel is lovely. You can have it chilled or not and get two different tastes. I mean, there's a lot of, you know, for $9.75, I have to say, there's a lot going on there.
I think that's what you have to come back to at the end of the day. It's a very interesting wine. It's a Greek wine. You don't want, you know, I wasn't, you almost go into this blind. Both of them are good. I think the chilled one's a little bit better in my opinion. But then looking back at this is what I mean. It's horrible. Yeah, what's horrible? But describing a wine as versatile is kind of, you know, it's one of those cliched things. But it's a very versatile wine.
It is a very versatile wine,
and it's £9.75.
And you know, so if you just want to get it out of the cupboard and it's, you know, it's room temperature, go for it. And if it's in the summer, put it in the fridge, leave it out for half an hour, 15 minutes, half an hour, and it's a completely different drink, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Whoa! So let's move on to pairing, because are you going to go to different pairs for different temperatures? Because
this is getting complicated.
Yeah,
We're not letting ourselves in for here. I'm going to pair with the one which I thought was my favourite. I don't know how you want to pair yours.
With difficulty, I think. With difficulty.
Well, I'm going to pair mine with the chilled one, which is very young, very fresh. Had the nice berries to begin with, but the juiciness, the kind of made me want some more. I could have a good. I'm going to have another good, you know, like good swig of that and really enjoy it for what it is. So I reckon something equally delicate, is that the word? And I'm going to go for like either a goat's milk or a ewe's milk brie.
Okay.
So not the unpasteurised French brie, the Brie de Meaux, which is beautiful. But I think, actually, I'm thinking that now. I thought that it might take a bit of that as well. But I would think a more delicate style of brie, which again would be a goat's milk or a ewe's milk. I think it'd be good with that.
Okay, so I've gone to, obviously we're talking Greece, so I've gone to lamb, and I think maybe lamb, if it was red, you know, not well done, but red, that would go nice with actually either of them. I think the chilled version would probably go better with maybe sort of like a light vegetable pizza.
Yeah.
You know, just that sort of contrast between the two. And of course, obviously, then your mind goes to Greece and it goes to moussaka. And I'm thinking that probably the room temperature one would go well with moussaka.
I don't think you're wrong there, John. I don't think you're wrong. I think I particularly like the matching of the vegetable pizza with the light one. I can see that. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, that was really exciting.
Was,
Am I being sad by saying it was exciting?
No, because I think that was a wine master first.
Yeah, it was, and absolutely delicious. And I know that Wine Mastery, Wine Scribble has a channel, and she just mainly focuses on Greek wines. I've looked at those with interest, and yeah, they are certainly worth delving into a little bit more for sure.
I think so, John.
Excellent. Okay, so now let's move on to the score.
Yeah.
975.
975. Right, I'm going to score this as a pair. Enjoyed them both, and putting them together can only up the score for me. With your price at 975. For me, on a personal level, Greek wine didn't want to expensive, so I'm gonna go ahead and say this a nice
Okay, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go 88.
Ooh, I have an 84.
Okay, I was actually thinking 88 or 89. So
right.
88, I think that, and I did that because you have two wines in one there.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't like to score. As I said, it's very much a mood thing. So on one day I'll be scoring the room temperature higher than the chilled, and on another day the other way around. So.
But on a whole, that has been a really good wine.
Very good wine. Yeah, I'm really, really impressed with that. It's available, by the way, in the UK anyway, from the Wine Society. So, excellent. Well, I hope we find some more like that. We'll have to try some more Greek wines.
We will, definitely.
So until next time, guys, if you get a chance, please subscribe. Let your friends know if you think this is interesting, and get them to subscribe as well. Click the like button and also the little bell to help us find, or help other people find our channel. So until next time, guys, when we will be trying, hopefully, another nice wine. We'll see you there. Chin chin.
Chin chin.